Hello, how's it going? Turn the PlayStation off so you don't hear whirring in the background. Can everyone hear? Can they see? Hopefully the stream looks alright. I've sort of been messing about with some settings. Got a nice little layout now. Got a sub goal, my Twitter in the top right. The latest sub, but that's from like 3 months ago because people have their subs hidden. If your subs are hidden and you want to see them on the stream, you've got to go into YouTube settings and change it so it's public. Obviously got sponsor banners at the top. They're not sponsors, but obviously I'm a part of the GDL and I like what they're doing. And I've met Darren at Evolution Darts in the past, and he just does good stuff, so I thought I'd put his stuff up there. Who's here? Who's here? Have I hit 9 dart? Never. I've barely hit 2 180s in a row. I don't think I've ever hit 2 180s in a row. I might have done like maybe once. Never hit a 9, and 2 180s in a row wouldn't have been in the game. My best ever leg is 13, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 13 from what I remember. Pretty sure I'd remember if I hit anything less. Can hear and see, lovely. Bryn, how's it going? Happy New Year, mate. Ricardo, Happy New Year. Did I get a new camera? No, I needed a new USB for my camera because my webcam's weird and doesn't just have like the USB coming straight from the camera. I have to like put a micro USB into it, so I had to wait for that. And I didn't have any micro USBs that were long enough for me to be able to put the cam up. I'm going to turn me Oki on. I'm hoping this camera's in the right position. So it doesn't cut my head off. I know it's cut my head off. I need to push this higher. Somewhere up there. It's probably about right. Yes. These are my first 3 darts of 2021. We're going to do predictions. I'm going to throw at the 20. So, predictions of what my first 3 darts are going to score in 2021 as I warm up. Also, it's my first 3 darts of 2021, first 3 darts in the morning, so my arm will probably barely work. I'm going to say I'm going to hit a 45. Steady 60. 81, 55. You guys have 100. You guys have a lot of faith in me. Right, here we go. I'll get my arm going. Oh, 40. Dragged them both over to the 5. No one guessed 40. Unlucky. Like I say, we'll just throw some darts until I feel comfortable, and then we'll play. Ugh. 30. Straight into these 5s a lot. Ugh. What did everyone do last night then for New Year's? Were you all restricted like us? Or... There's an 85. Is that the first ton? That is the first ton of 2021 after, was it 4 visits? So close to 55, yeah, I know. When I hit that treble 5, I thought this is going to be 55 here, and I just bottled it through a single 5. There we go. How do you do the split screen? Got a bloody hangover over 2 balls. I use a software called OBS. Some people like to record on 2 separate cameras and then split them in the edit. But using OBS is just a lot easier because it records all at the same time. So look into a software called OBS or Streamlabs OBS. It is mostly a streaming platform, but a lot of people do use it to record like their screen and stuff. You can do everything on there. You can record your screen, you can record your webcam. I could make this scene here, so the board, me, scoreboard, the overlay at the top. I can create a virtual webcam. If I wanted to, I could put this onto Nakker, so if I went on Nakker, you'd see all of this. Or most of it. Ross, Clash of the Tungsten, done a video on how to use a virtual webcam. But I do get questions a lot about how to do a split screen, so I might have to do a video on it. I think there are videos out there. Over in the Netherlands, fireworks were illegal, but still made great time. Yeah, so they didn't make fireworks illegal here because people here, I don't know about the Netherlands, but here you can just like put off fireworks in your garden. So we had a few go off. There was a few go off at like 8 PM, and then there were the people that let them off at midnight. But the ones that were let off at midnight were like the ones that just make unnecessarily loud bangs. Like it sounds like there's an explosion going off, which is really not what you want at midnight. I know people are celebrating New Year's, but there's people out there who are at work, people who got to get up early, people who are trying to sleep, people with dogs, like myself. It is, I don't know. I think a lot of people have talked in the UK about stopping fireworks in gardens and only having them for displays, but I don't know, I'm not a big fan of fireworks anyway. I don't care too much for them. I use OBS to record my podcast, but yes, it's one of the best free recording programs out there. Yeah, it definitely is. Like I say, you can do anything. Like you can record your screen with this. So like, even if you don't want to do darts videos and you want to, like, I don't know, record your screen and do, I don't know, record a presentation or something, or if you want to record a tutorial on how to, I don't know, do something in Photoshop, you can do all that on OBS, and you can create different scenes as well. So for me, if you saw at the start, the starting soon screen, I had that as a scene, and then I switched to this scene. And it's just as simple as just putting in different scenes and putting in different sources. And once you know how to do it, once you've got it all set up, it stays set up, which is the nice thing. You don't have to set it up every time. The only thing you might have to do is like replug in your webcams and reset them, but they're illegal here in Ireland. Yes, it's weird. Fireworks are like, I don't get how you can just buy them over the counter if you're over 18. It's strange. Like, there's a shop in there's probably just a shop in everyone's town, but in my town there's this shop and they basically just have a whole counter dedicated to fireworks all year round. I don't know if it's still there. I know it was years and years ago when I last went there. My arm still feels like jelly. But, yeah. I didn't really say what I done last night. I didn't do anything, really. I was going to stream at sort of 7 PM. I was waiting for this USB to turn up. Cancelled the stream. Went over the road. There's like a cemetery over the road where I've seen some wildlife. I'm a bit of a wildlife photographer outside of darts and my university work. And set up like a trap camera so it can like sense them, like with infrared sensors, and it can record them in like night vision and stuff, or black and white night infrared. Didn't get anything, unfortunately, but maybe next time. Go down to 19s. I did play a couple of games yesterday, which was nice, against fellow YouTubers. Played Ross yesterday. Clash of Tungsten. He wasn't quite on it. I did beat him. And then I played Mark at Love Darts, and I should have won, but I couldn't hit a double to save my life. I think in a 9-leg game I hit another like 16 ton pluses, which is ridiculous. If you don't know, as part of the GDL, I played a game last week and hit 18 ton pluses in a 9-leg game and still lost because I couldn't hit a double. Ooh, that's a terrible dart bullseye. Right, let's start playing the game then. I'm playing against level 7, which I don't think I've beaten yet, which is a bit annoying. I have had chances to beat level 7, but it just seems to get the doubles a bit too quickly compared to level 6, which is really annoying. I know there's certain apps and stuff, but I really wish Naka added like a slider so you can change the percentage of doubles. So it like averages it out. So like, say I want to play against a computer level bot that does really high scoring because I'm a good high scorer, but it also has a slightly lower checkout percentage because I think level 7 like it doesn't have the scoring that I do, but the checkout percentage is like literally always within the first 3 darts it gets, which is really annoying. I know it'll make me better in the long run. Ugh. I'm kind of tossing them a minute. 70. Right. Yeah. There we go. I'm unbeaten at 5-1 online. I never lost in 3-1 final 2020. Can you play yourself on Naka? I can never find people to play on Naka. You can play by yourself on Naka. I don't know how you access Naka, but when you go to Naka, a lot of people type in Naka and then just click the first link, and that sends you to NO1 online. The one underneath it takes you to the main menu. You click NO1 for web, and it will just load up the scoreboard, and then you press new. Ugh. 43. I'll show you actually. So, obviously you can't see too well and you can't see my mouse, but where it says new, you click the new button and it comes up with this screen, adverts for darts. Oh. You put in your name, the second player name doesn't matter, you can set your start score, you can limit the amount of visits you have to the board. So when I play 1-2-1, I actually sometimes play 1-2-1 against the computer and limit myself to 3 visits or 2 visits. And then here it says player 1 to com or player 2 to, if you wanted to, you could set both to players to the computer and just watch them play each other. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you set it to the level you want. So there's 12 levels. I play at level 7, which is roughly a sort of 60 to 65 average, give or take. And then practice mode. Practice mode is basically where you put in your own scores. You don't have to like it won't do the maths for you, so you have to type in like your number and then what you have remaining, which I think's a bit strange, but I guess for people who don't have a chalkboard and want to practice their thing. And then you've obviously got a handicap, so you can reduce the amount of points that the person starts on. And then you click game on at the top, which I'm not going to do because I'm midway through a game. And that's basically how you set up a game through Naka against yourself. But yeah, I sort of average around the 60 to 65 mark. I had one average last week where I averaged 75, which is my best game ever. For the end of 2021, my goal is to sort of be consistently at a, well, I would say 70 average. Putting 10 points on my average in a whole year might be a bit far-fetched. So we'll say I want to be checking out games in 21 darts realistically, which I think is give or take a 70 average. $100. I can't see my scoreboard from where I stand. Pumping in the triple 20s at the minute. the computer, that is, not me. Well, we'll have 228. Okay. 40 leaves me 188. Got 18. 58. Leaves me the big fish. Someone accused me of cheating. Been a very wary player, staying stranger since. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're at a certain sort of level, so like my level, I hit a lot of ton pluses, but I'm not the best at checkouts. I mean, for some reason, the ton pluses have come on loads recently. Not so much. Just out of the way of practice. It's just what's happened recently. And I'll tell you now, if I wasn't playing with a webcam in some of these games, people would probably think like, what was he doing? Like, he's clearly cheating, but sometimes things just happen, and if you didn't have a webcam, no one would believe it happened. Oh, that's poor. The 39. So like, there you go, 19 darts. That's why I want to be finishing in 21 darts, which is why I play in level 7, or nearly 180. So, what was I saying? So, there's been times in the past where my opponent's been sat on a double, and I've checked out like a ton plus finish. And if I didn't have a webcam, they'd probably think, oh, he's just put that in there to win. But sometimes things just come off. I say, darts is a strange game. It's a game of a few millimetres. That's shocking. Like, literally, a millimetre can be the difference between you hitting a 60 and a 180. So, if you can group well consistently, even if it's in the big 20, every now and then you can hit a 180. 60. Normally it takes me like an hour to get warm, ready for a game, until I feel comfortable, that is. $60. Like I say, my darts are sort of going all over the place at the minute. Fishtailing a little bit. So I mean, the computer's already on 182. I know I hit a 140. But $60. I want to get a new board. Problem is I have loads of dartboards already. Not through the fact that I'm obsessed with buying dartboards, but one I bought for review, which is the Mission Samurai. This 180 Gladiator 2 Plus I actually got for free because of an admin error. I bought a 180 Gladiator 3, then I got an email saying they're out of stock and they were going to send a Gladiator 2 instead, but I ended up with both. But the Gladiator 3's wires started coming away, but the Gladiator 2 Plus, the wiring system's different. I want to get another 2 Plus, or I want to get a 3 Plus. So I've got Blade 5, which I hate with an absolute passion. Ugh, dragged that one. 37. I've got Blade 5, which I hate with a passion because the bullseye wire is shocking. And I have Harrow's Pro Match Play, which I got for free from my university. So, $83. I'm just sort of tossing them. I'm not like throwing them. It's a bit of an issue. I'll check this out now. Oh, they won't. Not concentrating due to talking. Yeah, that is another thing as well. I mean, I'm not playing terribly, considering it's 9 in the morning. $58. Problem is with streaming, you've always got to be talking, even if no one's talking in the chat. Because otherwise you'll just go insane. You can't just stand there and throw in silence while you're streaming. Because people come onto the stream and not talk. And if you're not talking, they probably think you're live streamed by accident or something. 100. What's my name on Naka? My name on Naka is my Twitter name, or the Twitter profile name. So Kurt with the like bullet point thing, and then Matador Darts. But I don't often go on there like to play I don't go on there at all to play like public games or play random people, just because I don't know. Like even random people with webcams half the time cheat, which is really annoying. And also, like, I'll wait for people to join me. I won't join them. Because if you join other people, you know what their average is on Naka. But if someone joins you, they don't tell you. And like, you look through Naka and there's people on there. I don't know if they're real or not, but there's people on there like, you see like professional players' names, not like PDC players, but just like players from WDF and stuff, and you don't actually know if they're real or not. Well, they could be, but they don't seem it. 95. But yeah, gutted last week that I lost that game at the GDL. That could have been 50 quid. Missed match starts. Was 4-1 up. It wasn't the best. 125. Come on. 213. That leaves me with 70. No, 88. 188. Go for 18s. Oh. 79. Definitely not a stream I was playing and talking. Yeah. Like I say, I've got this set up, which for like me live streaming and for me recording my own games. And if I play someone who gives me a couple of minutes to set up, I've actually got a setup so I can record 2 boards. And it's just not me throwing. So, which I tried yesterday against Love Darts. So, what are we on? 134. What the fuck did you check out 134? Let me check out 134. 2 treble 19s, double 10. Oh, bowled it. What's that leave me with? 57. 50 leaves me 84. 7 leaves me 77. 74 left. Wank. What's that? 57. 69. 72. Stick my phone almost to the board. Really can't believe how many people are cheating. Never would have thought it. Very cheating themselves. Very sad. I'm 37 and bewildered. Yeah, I don't really come up against many people that cheat. Well, I don't really think I've come up against anyone that's cheated on online darts, really. Oh, that's shocking. That could cost me this leg. Come on. Oh, what was in? I've been useless on the doubles in matches and in practice matches recently. Give them a second chance. Or a third chance. Oh, that's poor. There we go. Finally won a leg. 8. Second dart. Also, now I need to add a checkout percentage. Because it'll be interesting to see. So I know my checkout percentage the other day when I was playing someone was like, I think it was 31%, which isn't terrible. getting that checkout percentage, 33% is what you want, give or take, at least for a decent level. Oh, that's loopy. There we go. Zing them in there. That's it. 140. That's what you got to do. You got to zing them in. No looping darts. I need some more finishing practice. I think I need another finishing practice stream from Bryn because it seemed to work last time. Ugh. Oh, shocking. Yeah, Bryn darts class done a finishing practice stream. It was only 1-2-1. I played 1-2-1 before, but it seemed like I was watching that stream and playing along. Went into a game, my finishing was ridiculous. Checked out 144, checked out a 92, checked out a 72, like all decent combination finishes. Oh, that's so poor. $81. Just when you think you're having an okay leg. Come on. $40. One thing I need to improve on as well is my counting in the sort of sub 250 mark. To leave other things, because I don't count. And I feel really bad when I just stand there and try and figure it out. Oh, that's poor. 25 leaves me. Oh, 28. Problem is with my throw, I have a real tendency to start looping darts. I don't know why. That's because my follow through is not as quick. And then when I try and speed up my follow through, I sometimes do that and drag my darts a bit, which is frustrating. 57.92, I think. Did it be 92? Take away 50 is 93. No, ain't this. 82. No, 85. Oh my god, I can't count, man. I'm so bad. I can't count on stream. Here it'd be natural. 43. Take away 50 is 93. Take away 7 is 96, 86. Triple 18, double 16. Oh, bold anyway, bullseye. Ugh. So 57, 77, 82, 86. I was right. I think. So poor. Try and grip the dart a bit lighter. I am gripping the dart lightly, that's the thing. There we go. I do grab the dart lightly, it's just, I think that's sometimes the reason why my darts loop, because I let go of them too early. Because if sometimes I grip them too light, and I just sort of accidentally release them too early, and it just sort of loops. Because my throw isn't quick, if I release it too early, it still won't like zip to the board. It will just. $59. Like I say, my grip is, I don't think I'll be able to show you because the webcams are a bit messed up, but my dart basically just rests on top of my thumb, And my finger just sits over the top, and my finger sits under the point. So it's not so much a grip. Like my top finger is just basically resting on top of the dart. It's not actually gripping it at all. It's just the dart sits on the thumb, finger sits on the dart, point sits on my middle finger. That's where that comes from. 60. But that has helped me, because I used to grip the dart exactly the same. I used to grip it really tight. But the tighter you grip it, the harder it is to keep your dart straight. So if you grip it tight and let go, you're going to drag it down, because you've got to release quicker. And it'll roll off your thumb as well, which is a real problem. Ugh, that was just bad. That's just about, is it? 26. Yeah, my middle finger, well, it doesn't sit directly under it, it sits like to the side. Sometimes my middle finger will catch it and I'll feel it, but a lot of the time it's fine. Oh. 100. So it's just getting that consistency. That says 10. Yeah. Brian, how's it going? Happy New Year. Happy darting to you too. $100. That's another thing I said as well last week. Didn't really need to start following in that second treble. There's so much space there to slot them in here. Now, obviously, if the dart was here, it'd be far easier because I could just bounce them in off it. Because the dart was here, you've got to try and slot them in next to it, and I just can't. Joe Reed on Twitter does some good stuff. He writes some reviews. He doesn't do video reviews, but he puts the clip up. Has 110 sets in his dart collection, which I saw the other day, which is ridiculous. Dropped one. Plays county darts for Bedfordshire, I think it is. Oh. Yeah, plays county darts for Bedfordshire. Nice guy. Actually messaged me on Twitter. I didn't realise I didn't follow him because I see his stuff everywhere. Yeah, he messaged me on Twitter just saying, play a game called Fake 180s, which I might play in a minute. What's the score? I normally play sort of first to 5. You know what? Whoever wins this league will stop and we'll play some Fake 180s and show you what it is if you've never played it before. 71. Oh, that's so poor. 69 left. Ugh, miles away. 23, 25. I've got so many different ways drive me mad. I'm starting to know the difference in what they do depending on fatigue, etc. I know what I'm trying to say in my head. Yeah, I get what you mean. So, like, basically, as the game goes on, you start gripping differently because you're subconsciously reacting to what's happening. I know what you mean. 10 or a 6? Prefer the 10 anyway. I like double 18. No, I don't. I like double 16. No, I don't. 14. I don't double 16. Yeah, I used to be sort of similar. I used to grip the dart so differently sometimes. Like, not so much during a game, because once I hit my rhythm, I feel like I'm alright. Oh, no, scored it. Bastard. Yeah, once I get my rhythm in a game, there's very little stopping me. But on a day-to-day basis, I used to wake up and just grip the dart differently, and I knew I was doing it, but I couldn't, like, my muscle memory wouldn't let me remember how to grip the dart. But I've overcome that now, so that's really nice. There we go. Shocking darts. I'll quickly look at my average. Nice improvement in your game, Kurt. Cheers, Ian. Happy New Year. I saw you playing some well in 56. Jesus Christ. My average darts per leg was 26.67. That's terrible. It's because I'm playing on stream. That's what it is. Yeah, I saw you in the GDL doing right. I didn't see who you lost to or what the stats were, but Mark told me about it. Right, we'll play some fake 180s because I know Joe Reed suggested it. I haven't actually played it yet. I used to play it ages ago. Well, not ages ago, like a few months ago, and I just stopped playing it because my scoring got really good. But following in that first dart is a problem for me. So getting the first dart in there is a problem for me. But you know what I mean. It don't help when you block it off either. There's one. Basically, fake 180s, whatever treble you hit, you leave it in there, you take the other two out. Lost to Stefan Vermaat, average 85, lost 7-6 to an 89. Jesus. How many 180s have I ever hit? Genuinely don't know. There was a point this year, so I'll give you a story. I've been playing darts since I was like, well, there's always been dartball up on the wall, but never really played it properly. When I was 16, my mates and I started a darts team, and we were terrible. Worst team in the league by an absolute mile.